Hi again, everyone. I'm Ollie Matthews. This is the Narcissistic Resistance, and this resistance video is sponsored by contribution from Anonymous, and here's her story. Dear Ollie, I'm a woman in my 50s. I've been a fan and follower of your videos for a while. Obviously, because of my personal life, story resonates with your message. Things have come to a head due to the recent death of both my parents, and I have no one else to really talk to about this. No one really understands. I'm even thinking of going to a psychiatrist, but I have some reservations about that. Here goes, first issue. My father died of cancer in July of this past summer, and my mother of a massive stroke 4 months thereafter. During my entire life, I was the scapegoat. My only sibling brother, the golden child. Ollie, what was so hard was going to the memorials and listening to person after person coming up and going on and on about my parents, how nice they were, how much they cared, how supportive they were, how my father would mentor young people, how lovely and kind and good, all the while listening and thinking how they, my parents, never once ever had a single good word to say to me or about me. Especially the mentoring comment. My father couldn't waste one word of encouragement to me. His flesh and blood, much less mentor. It was hard hearing how well they treated everyone else, not just me, the only one. And I remember this. Oh my God. When Virginia died, my mother's grandmother, she is the first family member to die, actual close family member to die in my family, and that didn't happen. Shit, man, Virginia didn't die until I was 33. Yeah, I was 33 years old when Virginia died, and I was the first person to actually die in my lifetime that I could remember in my family, and the first family member funeral I ever had to go to. So I remember sitting there at the wake, and like I said, the scenario of Virginia's wake was this huge storms in I'm sorry, she died in 2006. These huge storms for 7 days. It rained like, the movie Seven type of rain. And I remember we're at the funeral home, and these people just kept coming up and saying these words, giving these speeches about her. I remember sitting there with my ex-wife and my brother and his girlfriend. And I'm like, who is this we're talking about? This wonderful person. We're just scoffing. So I understand all of that. All of that. But that's the narcissist. That's who they cared about. They didn't care. That's why they did it. Don't you get it? They could give a shit about you. You crying at their funeral is the furthest thing from their mind. Sorry, sneeze. Having a morning here. You at their funeral is the furthest thing from their mind. These fucking strangers and friends and nobodies coming up and singing their praises. That's why they did it. The only thought of you at their funeral was making you sit there and fucking listen to it. That's why you don't go to their funerals. That's why. Don't think that that's somewhere in the back of their mind before they die. Okay? All these people show up singing my praises for you, in front of you. Let you know the great person I could have been, but just chose not to be to you. That's why you don't go. That's why you don't go. That's why death and sickness doesn't absolve the narcissist. That's why they care more about the opinions of others than you. My childhood and young adulthood were peppered by their sarcastic put-downs, mocking comments, and the occasional physical violence. The lack of respect and put-downs continued my entire life. Never a good word. The end result was a young woman who had pretty much zero self-esteem or direction in life. This had a major negative impact on my life, of course. And the thought I had was, all those people who benefited from their good deeds, sure, that made their day. But them being kind-worded to me would have changed my life. Of course it would have. And at the end, they wanted you to sit there and know it. So it was hard listening to that, and I wanted your viewpoints on that to help me process this. Yeah, you goddamn right it's hard listening to that. That's why I won't go to my parents' funeral. See, Virginia I had no real emotional connection to. Not really. I still confused the shit out of me. Not confused, it would sicken me more, like, you fucking narcissistic bitch. All these people up here kissing your ass, saying all these wonderful things you did for them, and you did shit for your whole family other than make them miserable. And I think she wanted us to know it. Just like your parents wanted you to know it. Well, it's too late now since they both died. That's why you don't show up for their funerals. That was your mother's and father's final F you. To let you know they spent a life catering to other people, making other people happy, and giving you none of it. And then making you sit there and listen to it. That's why they do it. Second issue. Socially, I struggle because of this. I've always chosen men who are invalidating towards me and friends who use or discard me, a few of whom were officially diagnosed with cluster B disorders, and others who show a lot of related traits. Not all, but a lot. They seem to be overrepresented in my life. It's hard for me to connect to good people, and I don't know why this happens. I'm close to just giving up. Really having a lot of problems with this. Thanks for any insights, words of advice, or encouragement. I really do enjoy your videos. By the way, I really enjoy your personal Facebook page, MAGA. She put her name in, and she's like, private video, please. Otherwise anonymous, thanks. P.S. I don't know how private videos work, but I'm sure you'll let me know. Yeah, I'm not making this private. I'm not making it private, because it needs to be out there. Your parents are already dead. You have nothing to hide from. I'll leave you anonymous, but I'm not going to make it private, because this can benefit other people. And for private videos, I mean, I'll make anything private if you really want. If you really, really, really wanted it to be, there's no reason to make this private. And you can really benefit from the help of the encouragement in the comment section from other people who went through this. So leaving this public is doing you a favor here, believe me. You've been invalidated your whole life. Okay? The first thing you need to do is validate yourself. That you deserve better than this. You deserve better than all of this. You keep bringing in the same type of people who abused you in your life. It's going to continue. Okay? Giving up, that's what she wanted. That's what they would have wanted from you. To give up. You're nothing without them. That's what they want. They wanted you to give up. That was their hope. As you're listening to all these people go on and on and on and on about how wonderful they were, and you got none of it. Just give up. They want you to give up. They're trying to take your life from you from beyond the grave. They're reaching in. They're trying to steal it from you. They want you to give up because they're not around anymore to fuck with you. See the light ahead of you. Don't look. There's only darkness behind you. Look ahead. It's all light. They're not there. They're gone. The funeral's over. All their friends are. You can reset the whole fucking narrative at this point. Anytime you see somebody who said how wonderful they were, like, all you need to say is, wow, they've really had you fooled too, huh? I guarantee it. Don't even get into it. Oh, they had you fooled too, huh? And you'll see, oh, well, what do you mean? Oh, well, you'll see some reactions. Don't let them steal your life from beyond the grave. That's the whole point. That's what they want. That's why they do it. No reason to. They're gone. It's over. You choose who you can bring into your life at this point. They're out of the picture completely. But they wanted it. They wanted you to sit there and listen to how wonderful they are and how they did none of it for you. Just for what you're considering. Just to be close to giving up. Because they never, that's all they ever wanted, is for you to give up and go away. Right? So don't do it. Thank you so much for your contribution and your story. I really hope this helps. Thank you to everybody watching. Please leave any opinions or advice in the comment section below. And again, if you want your story read on the channel, you have a topic you'd like me to cover, a narcissist you'd like to expose, you'd like to set up Skype, a phone call, have a private video made, or a Facebook live chat, or you'd like to sponsor a video like this for someone who needs help and can't afford it, or just make a contribution to the channel in general to keep it supporting, growing, and surviving, because this channel survives 100% on contributions from all of you. Without you guys, all of this goes away. So if you like what you see here and you want to see more videos like this, or even a political video, you know what to do with the PayPal and email links in the description box. Also, please like and share this video wherever you can. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and be sure to click the subscription bell to be notified of all my video uploads. I'm Ollie Matthews. This has been The Narcissistic Resistance. Take care.